From the Driscoll Arena in Fall River, Massachusetts, we welcome you to the championship game of the 2022 Prenda Cup tournament. It's the Somerset Berkeley Raiders taking on the Apponequet Lakers, a rematch of last year. Hello everyone and welcome under the direction of Tara Peckham with Jeff LaPriore and Nick Tinkham on camera. I'm Keegan Hamblett. First line out there for the Raiders. We are underway. The Raiders in white with the blue stripes, Apponequet in blue with the red and white stripes. Sit back and enjoy. Off the face-off, Logan Florio sends it down. Raiders will send it back in. Mike Niemi racing down the right side. Niemi trying to get a pass off. Slams Costa down to the ice. No penalty called. Costa back up. Gets the puck back. Will send it down. And here's a chance. David Sullivan, can he win the race to the puck? No, he can't. It's going to be an icing. The face-off will come back in the Somerset Berkeley end. A huge crowd is here. Fans on both sides and parents everywhere you look in the arena. Apponequet being coached once again by Ed Botello. Somerset Berkeley, the 20th year man, Kevin Snyder, the all-time wins leader for Somerset Berkeley hockey. DeRocher wins the face-off. McKenna gets the puck. DeRocher trying to skate forward, cut off by Ryan Vincent. Vincent sends it down on Silva, will be his first save of the game. McKenna sending it up, trying to get it to Stafford. Ada Marcos cuts it off. Able to get back on it. Justin Hooper takes over. Hooper in a tie-up with Marcos in the back. Marcos able to come away with it. And here comes Stafford trying to lead the rush up. It goes behind Marcos. Silva will leave it for Nolan Botello. McKenna turned over. Will Harp kicked it by the first guy. McKenna. Vincent Abreu. Abreu steps up again, will just dump it in. Comes right in front. Silva again leaving it for Botello. Another heavy collision on the side. Again, nothing called, and a stick goes flying. It's Nolan Botello's stick. He's got to come to the bench. Get a new piece of wood. Logan Florio sending it up. And Somerset Berkeley trying to cut it off. Here comes Will Harp over the line, shooting it, and it's off the glass. Mike Niemi on the puck now. Harrop in the middle. Davis Sullivan, the captain, cutting it off. Here come the Raiders, 2-on-2 if they hurry. Sullivan wants to go by himself. Can't get by Logan Florio. Adam Coots sending it in. Nate Mello clotheslines him to the ground. Here's Mason Sullivan. Sullivan on the left side. Mason Sullivan into the zone, being challenged by Vincent. Sends it around behind the net for Nate Mello. Nate Mello on the pressure with two Lakers. Aaron Preston to Nate Mello on the right. Nate Mello shooting it, goes wide of the goal. Will come out to Mason Sullivan at the line. Sullivan wristing it, looking for a tip for Davis Sullivan, not there. Nate Mello back on the right, has Costa at the line. Davis Sullivan holding it, goes to Costa at the line, wristing it towards goal. Good glove save for Tyler Pervetti, his first save of the night. First line out there for the Raiders. DeRocher and Freitas on the faceoff. DeRocher wins it. Rothwell, a good hit in the middle. DeRocher shooting it, gets blocked. Another shot, another save for Pervetti. Hooper trying to get it out of his zone. He does. Hooper, Rothwell, a good hit on the side. Matt Costa, the alternate captain, takes it in the back. Trying to get to Mason Sullivan, a little overhit. Freitas in the area, Liam DeRocher behind the net. DeRocher to Rothwell. Rothwell had the hat trick in the opening game. Another good takedown by Liam DeRocher. 3 minutes in from the Driscoll Arena in Fall River. It should be a good game tonight. The play is blown dead for an offside. Since the MVP trophy began in the 07-08 tournament, this is the 7th time Somerset Berkeley and Apponequet have met in the championship. 2 of the last 3 times, Apponequet has taken home the trophy. These two teams met in the final last year, with Somerset Berkeley getting the 3-0 win. There's Adam Coots on the puck against McKenna. Pops up in the air. An arm goes up. We get a stoppage of play. It's going to be an offside called against Apponequet. Battle of the threes on the faceoff. Davis Sullivan, Will Harrop. Davis Sullivan wins it. He wanted to take it himself. Adam Coots had other ideas. Nolan Botello to his left. Stafford can't get by the first guy. He'll reset. Has Marcos behind if he wants to go to him. Stafford sends a man down again. And we get a tie-up in the back. Apponequet able to get back on the puck with Ryan Vincent. Goes to the side. McKenna unable to control it. As Will Harrop again. Harrop, a good move by McKenna. Another good move by Stafford. Davis Sullivan trying to get into the zone. It's not there. Stafford on the backhand will just send it in. Somerset Berkeley will make a change. Ryan Vincent, a burst of steam on that right side. Played off the boards to Gamache. Gamache still going forward. Costa with the angle able to cut it off. Grocer able to get it. Stafford cannot corral it. Tie up in the middle. Costa's in there for the Raiders. It goes to Mason Sullivan in the back. Nate Mello, good tap forward. Here comes DeRocher. He can't get by the first Laker. Is Vincent again. Goes up the side. Marcelino, good pressure there from Preston. A good move, Mason Sullivan. Can't get into the zone again. Another big hit in the middle. But it's DeRocher shooting it off the glass. Preston on the puck. Preston takes another big hit on the side from Marcelino, and a penalty coming on Apponequet. Harp and Sullivan on the face-off again. It's the second line out there, as well as a little bit of a combination with the first. Apponequet wins the face-off. Froyo can't get it past the line. DeRocher tried to get it to Nate Mello. DeRocher back on it again. Feeds it across. Costa trying to get to Davis Sullivan, and Niemi sends it down. Niemi, one of the 4 seniors on the Apponequet side. Last Prenda game, all of them will play in. Matt Costa over the line, cutting it back. Costa looking, trying to get it to Nate Mello, be sent down by Harrop. Somerset Berkeley side. Got 5 seniors, one of them not playing tonight. It's Noah Taylor. He will be back though December 31st against Mansfield. Delayed offside, arm goes back down. Costa tried to get to Sullivan off the boards, and it's sent by Froyo into the Somerset Berkeley bench and out of play. So you see a lot of former Raiders taking in the game. Dylan Messier, now the Northeast Generals product, coming into the game. Max Aguiar, also here, who captained the Raiders to last year's Prenda Cup win. Johnny Pacheco, also here in the crowd. You get the last 2 MVP Prenda Cup winners. Who are in the crowd is Silva, who won it last year, playing in net. Davis Sullivan, wrapping it around. Sullivan, Nate Mello. Nate Mello at the line, sending it towards the middle. It's not there for Stafford. Costa on the left will send it behind for Nate Mello. Mello, another good collision. Stafford right in front, a save. A juicy rebound. So it's cleared up by Pervetti, his 3rd save of the night. Comes out to the line, another save. Davis Sullivan on the right side. Now, Sullivan, a little ankle breaker. Matt Costa on the left, wristing it, takes a deflection, hits the netting, and it's out of play. We'll get another face-off in our end. Davis Sullivan for the Raiders, trying to be the first player in 6 years to be a captain and an alternate captain for Somerset Berkeley in Prenda Cups. Mason Sullivan unable to get it. Harp will get it out of the zone. Harp tried to get it to Navega. Navega will send it down past Nolan Botello, Aiden Marcos. The 2-goal scorer on Wednesday night to Nolan Botello. Here come the Raiders again. Good step up by Pimentel. Here comes Mason Sullivan stepping forward. Tried to get it to Pimentel. It's not there. It'll be cleared down by Nathan Peck, the freshman, all the way down with 12 seconds to go on the power play for Somerset. Here comes Pimentel. Mason Sullivan. Sullivan in, a shot, a good save. Rebound not cleared, and Pimentel puts another shot on net. It'll be another face-off in our end. DeRocher and Freitas on the face-off. DeRocher wins it, trying to step forward as McKenna gets taken down. Nothing called McKenna has Stafford if he wants to go to him. McKenna looking. We'll get to the left side to Liam DeRocher. DeRocher, a good move. Gets tripped up, nothing called. Tried to get to McKenna in the middle. Wasn't paying attention. Justin Hooper able to get it clear. It is a delayed offside. DeRocher will have to get back. Ryan Vincent on the left by one. Ryan Vincent into the zone. Vincent trying to get by Marcos. He does, but DeRocher is there to clean it up. DeRocher on the left side. Here come the Raiders again. A shot, another glove save. Shot by Cam McKenna. 7th save of the game for Tyler Previti. Apponequet, same with Somerset. Has 2 goalies on their roster. Apponequet is the sophomore Tyler Previti and the freshman Mark Donati. Somerset with 2 juniors, Brandon Silva in net. Madden Huck, who we saw in 2 periods of the game on Wednesday. Another chance came in front. Davis Sullivan had the last whack at it. Now his brother Mason Sullivan trying to get it back to Davis. It's not there. Apponequet. Logan Froyo sending it around past Preston. Coots on the left side. Will send it down again. Mike Niemi. Niemi. Good hit on the side from Marcos. Here come the Raiders trying to get a one-on-one. And it's going to go all the way down. No icing. Davis Sullivan trying to cut it off. Preston had it towards the face-off circle, trying to get it back. Not there. Coots sending it down. Namella's in the area. Mason Sullivan stepping forward into the zone. Mason Sullivan in a tie-up. It's going to go all the way down, and it's going to be another icing. It's Matt Costa was the Raider who let that go. As you can see on the far right side, the Somerset Berkeley student section having a whiteout tonight. It's also the same theme for the tournament last year, except they were on the side closer to us. DeRocher and Navega on the face-off. Navega wins it. Will backhand it behind the net. Pimento will get to it first. Will backhand it again. Trying to get it to Liam DeRocher. A little tie-up with 2 Lakers on the right side. Puck squirts free. Rothwell going around the net. Rothwell looking for something. He's got nothing yet. Now he'll send it on goal. It's another save. Pimento behind the net. DeRocher with the net. DeRocher sending it up. Blocked down by Navega. Navega leading the rush. 3-on-2 for Apponequet if they hurry. Navega into the zone. Shooting. Gets blocked by Botello. The rebound goes through the crease. A one-time shot. Didn't get all the way through. Navega follows it up. Gamachi at the line. Goes behind the net. Marcos in a race trying to get the puck. Finishes a good hit on the side. Now Vincent at the line. Holding it. Can't get it towards net. Botello blocked it down. Gamachi behind the net. And we have a penalty coming up. And it's on Somerset Berkeley. Apponequet to the power play. It's Nolan Botello to the box for the Raiders. Botello had the 1 goal last year, February 19th at the Gallo Arena against Bourne. Ended up being the first goal of the game. And the only goal for him on the year. Davis Sullivan wins the face-off. Costa behind the net, trying to get it to Stafford. Davis Sullivan comes in shorthanded. Sullivan can't get by Abreu. Abreu cut it off, slow it down for the Lakers. Abreu sends it past the red line, and it's going to be an icing against Apponequet on the power play. Face-off will come back towards our end with 5:35 to go in the first. Again, Colin Lord back on the bench after not playing in Wednesday's game. Gavin Taylor still out. Hope to see him soon. Battle of the threes on the face-off. The captain, Davis Sullivan, will Harp. Harp wins it, and he'll take it behind Previti's net. Harp, a good move by one. He's over the red line. He's into the zone. Harp still going. Mason Sullivan on him. Gets taken down. Nothing called. Comes to the line. Abreu shot gets tipped and goes wide. Ryan Vincent on the puck now. Vincent, Stafford trying to make a big hit. Didn't get all of it. Mason Sullivan at a tie-up in a battle of the fives with Adam Coots. Stafford on the puck now. 2-on-2 for the Raiders if they want it. Davis Sullivan into the zone. Davis Sullivan looking, sending it across Stafford. Great save by Previti. And here comes Harp again. Slap shot from the line. It's a save by Brandon Silva, the first time he's had to face a shot in a while. And it's his 2nd save of the game. DeRocher and Hooper on the face-off, junior versus senior. And Apponequet only had 4 on the ice. They had to call another man out. Hooper gets tossed off the face-off. Niemi will step in. Niemi wins it, still loose in the middle. DeRocher able to walk away with it. How much time does he want to kill? DeRocher wants to take it himself. Kicked it by the first guy. DeRocher had 2 goals in that game on Wednesday against Mount Hope, and a shot on net. Previti, first goalie in double digits in saves with 10. Mason Sullivan just sending it in deep. DeRocher was offside. Nate Mello trying to hold it in, sends down Mike Niemi, and the puck hits the netting, and it goes out of play. Get a little kid racing. You get a little souvenir. Potentially take home. They warm up with a good 30 to 40 pucks on each side inside the game. There's plenty to go around. Still 27 seconds to go on the power play. Face-off's going to be at center ice. DeRocher once again to take it for the Raiders, along with Will Harrop. Referee checking. DeRocher wins it this time. We sent down by the Raiders again. Abreu with the backspin behind Previti's net. Goes to the left side to Vincent. Vincent into the zone. Vincent holding on to it, feeding it across. Pops up in the air. Comes back to the line. Abreu. Abreu cutting it off. Here come the Raiders. Nate Mello in alone. Can't get the backhand off, and a penalty coming up against Apponequet. And Previti a little bit shaken up. And they have 4 minutes listed on the board for the penalty. It's probably a double minor. To get the chant of "Let's Go Raiders" coming from the Somerset Berkeley student section. Harp and Sullivan again on the face-off. Sullivan wins it. Costa to Stafford. Stafford can't hold it in. A little misattempted clearance. Froyo loses his stick. And Nathan Peck able to get it out. Shore-handed chance. Harrup in alone. Harrup. DeRocher on him. Can't get the shot away. Now here comes Stafford on the left side. To nobody in particular. Costa trying to push it forward. Bodies flying everywhere in the first period. Nate Mello leaving it for Kean Stafford. Stafford over the middle. Stafford in the zone, and it's offside. Nate Mello not happy with that call. It was very close, but the whistle does go. Sullivan Freitas on the face-off. Freitas got to it first. Won't be able to step into the zone with the puck. Liam DeRocher in the back to Nate Mello on the right. Attempted clearance by Froyo was blocked by Navega. Here comes Davis Sullivan to Nate Mello. Nate Mello trying to cut it back. Davis Sullivan trying to step in. Nate Mello walking and shooting it. Goes wide of the net. Nate Mello back on the puck against Froyo. Comes out to the line. Matt Costa holding it, fisting it, and it gets deflected. And Davis Sullivan right there at a doorstep chance. Couldn't tuck it in. It's another save for Previti. Comes Costa, bursts of steam, one of the fastest players on the Raiders. Costa, a good step. Costa trying to step forward. Holds it behind the net. Good move by one. Sends it to the line. DeRocher. Davis Sullivan couldn't hold on to it. Peck in a challenge with Sullivan. Nate Mello backhanding into the middle. Davis Sullivan holding it, sending it across. Costa shot save, rebound still loose. Puck in the area, Nate Mello couldn't hold on to it. Liam DeRocher can't hold it in at the line. It will come back out. Somerset Berkeley has to reset. Costa around behind the net, leaving it for Nate Mello. Peck able to get it out. Niemi walking in. Mason Sullivan has the angle on it. And Somerset Berkeley in a line change, and Somerset Berkeley's going to get called for too many men on the ice. And it's going to be 4-on-4 for 1:55. See the referee talking with Coach Snyder and the assistant coaches too. Assistant coaches for the Raiders, Manny Silva, the fill-in on Wednesday night, Brian Horta and Justin Kuchar. The latter two, both teachers at Somerset Berkeley. And it looks like they're gonna send Braden Pimentel to the box. Harp and Sullivan again, the two seniors on the face-off in the Somerset Berkeley end. Harp stepping forward, comes in front, puts it wide. Silva did get a touch on that one. It's his third save of the game. And now a good tap forward. Here's a chance for the Raiders. Davis Sullivan trying to send them off for Stafford. It's not there. Vincent on the right side, a burst of steam into the zone. And he can't get by Aiden Marcos. You got Harp calling for it in the middle. What's been a very physical game. Another save by some of the rebound. Score! Apponequet has the lead. It's 1-0 Lakers. And who else but Will Harrop on the board. Hooper Sullivan again. Apponequet fan section. Not as many here as Somerset, but all of them on their feet right now. DeRocher in a tie-up in the zone. Will come back out. Another chance for Apponequet. Mason Sullivan cuts it off. He enters the zone on the right side. Mason Sullivan. A good blocker save from Pravidi. Davis Sullivan. Go to Costa at the line, wristing it. And it's through the glove of Pravidi again. Lots of shots on goal. And a chance for Apponequet again, gets tripped up, nothing called. Mason Sullivan will leave it for Matt Costa. Costa, a good move by one. Over the red line, will just send it in with 45 to go in the first. DeRocher trying to win the race against Arias. Vincent on the left side, Rothwell challenging him. Vincent over the red line, into the zone. Vincent feeding it to the middle. It's cut off. Somerset Berkeley back on it. Here we go, one-on-one. Rothwell against Florio. Rothwell made the move, and it comes out. And a big collision with Rothwell and Pravidi is down. Pravidi's up, he looks to be okay. He's holding his nose. Again, the backup goaltender for Apponequet is the freshman, Mark Donati. Still we play 4-on-4, 33 seconds to go in the 4-on-4, 22 to go in the first period. Harrop and Rothwell. Rothwell, one of two Raiders with the hat trick on the opening night, along with Kean Stafford. Froyo, a big burst of steam trying to get to Harrop, and it's an icing with 12.8 to go. They'll come back to our end. Nate Mello, Will Harrop on the face-off. Nate Mello wins it. Rothwell trying to step in. 8 to go. Nate Mello stepping in, feeds it across, Mason Sullivan, goal! It's an instant response and we're tied at 1 with 4.9 to go in the first. Mason Sullivan, his 6th career goal, first of the year, and we are back on level terms. Both number 3s on the face-off. Mason Sullivan will wind out the period. A tremendous start to the game here at Driscoll Arena. Shots on goal, Apponequet 16, Somerset Berkeley 16, Apponequet 5. It is 1-1 as we head into the second period, which comes up right after this. We are back for the start of the second period here at Driscoll Arena in Fall River, Massachusetts. It is Somerset Berkeley and Apponequet tied at 1 as we head into the second. Hello everyone, once again alongside Nick Tinkham, Jeff Lapriori on camera, under the direction of Tara Peckham for Blue Raider Studios. I'm Keegan Hamblett. Mason Sullivan getting the equalizing goal with 4.9 to go in the first period on a 4-on-4. It was Will Harrop just a few minutes prior who got the first goal of the game for Apponequet. 10 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. And the second period is underway. Apponequet in blue with the red and white stripes shooting towards our end. Somerset Berkeley in white with the blue stripes shooting down the far side of the rink. Off the face-off, it's Rothwell holding it now. Rothwell trying to spring it to Davis Sullivan, not there. Pimentel's out of the box, we're back to even strength. Rothwell trying to push it forward. Davis Sullivan in the area. Rothwell trying to get a touch. Davis Sullivan in, off the glass, the rebound to Pimentel. He can't hang on to it. Will Hart taking over for Apponequet in the back end. Adam Coots in a tie-up, trying to get over the line, goes down. Nothing called. Mason Sullivan with Logan Florio in a tie-up. Matt Costa can't hold on to the puck. He'll backhand it around for Mason Sullivan. Pimentel on the right side. Pimentel leaving it. Rothwell in. Pimentel stepping up, shooting, save, rebound, still loose. And it goes wide of the net. Matt Costa can't hold it in at the line. Mason Sullivan has to race back. It's going to be dangerous. He's able to step forward. Not before Harp steps in. A shot goes just wide of Silva's net. Matt Costa, a burst of steam over the red line to the zone. Costa shooting, goes wide off the glass. He'll get his own rebound as he'll send it up. Blocker down. Somerset Berkeley still on it. DeRocher sends it wide again. Has Costa if he wants to go to him, that's where he'll go. Costa wristing it, goes wide on the left side this time. And Apponequet has numbers forward. Good read by Jack Rothwell to cut off the potential breakaway. Nolan Botello with Justin Hooper in the middle. He got on the puck. Apponequet again, and it's off the glass again. It'll come back out to the line. A wrist shot got blocked down. Botello, Hooper in the area, and here comes Stafford. Stafford wants to take it himself on the right. Stafford by 1, Stafford by 2, and a low backhanding it into the middle. DeRocher couldn't tuck it in. And here comes Apponequet again. We're going end to end now in the Prenda Cup. DeRocher goes down. Nothing called. He's got to get back on side. Botello will just send it in. It'll be another shot on goal for Somerset. That's their 17th shot now. And Somerset Berkeley take over. DeRocher, a shot, save, rebound, and it's covered by Praviti. Again, most of the students here, at least on the Somerset Berkeley side, are standing. It's a whiteout tonight, which was the theme for last year's Prenda Cup final, also against Apponequet. Apponequet, a small but very loud crowd of students, parents, and former players as well. Adam Coots on the puck, 3-on-2 if they want it. Coots stepping forward, gets taken down. The penalty's washed out. That would have gone against Nolan Botello. Aaron Preston sends it down. Apponequet on the puck. Nate Mello trying to get to Davis Sullivan. Sullivan trying to backhand it into the middle. It's not there. Here comes Apponequet again. They've got numbers forward. Odd man rush. Davis Sullivan, a good cutoff. Nate Mello had Preston. Couldn't get it there. Marcos batting it down. And no arm goes up for a potential offside against Apponequet. Nate Mello, Nolan Botello, Preston, Davis Sullivan, one-on-one. Davis Sullivan has Preston in the middle. Sullivan wants it himself. It's not there. Shot will go on Silva's net. He'll leave it for Nolan Botello. Here comes the goal scorer, Mason Sullivan, to his brother Davis. Nate Mello has an open man. Nate Mello shooting across the net. It's not there. Matt Costa shooting it. Davis Sullivan tipped it. It goes just wide. Nate Mello in the area. Aaron Preston in the area. Costa can't hold it in, and it's going to be an icing against Apponequet. And prior to the game, this was kind of the game that we were expecting to see. Lots of shots, few goals, and many chances. DeRocher on the face-off for the Raiders, the second line out there. DeRocher can't get back on it. Comes Apponequet, Mason Sullivan reads it well. Sullivan a little stumble, a little underpass, but DeRocher stepping up will send it behind Pravidi's net. Jack Rothwell, the first guy on it, sends a man down. That was Froyo who went down. Rothwell in the tie-up with Freitas in the back, sending it to Pimentel in front. Not on goal. DeRocher trying to get the second chance. Costa sending it, looking for a deflection. A backhand by Rothwell is wide. Liam DeRocher. Sullivan calling for it at the line. Sullivan, one-timer, gets blocked in front. The rebound is still loose, and it's sent down by Apponequet. And Somerset's got to be careful. Matt Costa. Good to be the first guy to get back on the puck. A turnover on Apponequet. Not able to capitalize on that chance. Pimentel stepping forward. Apponequet in the back with it again. Pimentel stepping up. Pravidi reading it well, and he'll cover up. Won't be a save. The face-off will be towards his end. First line out there for the Raiders, Sullivan, McKenna Stafford, Botello Marcos in the back. Sullivan wins it. He's going to step back on the puck, sending it in front. Pravidi got a touch on it. And Davis Sullivan trying to get to Nolan Botello. Botello keeps it in, couldn't find the stick of Kean Stafford. First game with the Raiders, the transfer from Houston, Texas. A hat trick on Wednesday. Marcos at the line, wristing it, goes wide. Botello's the first Raider to it. He'll send it up, hits the netting, and it's out of play again. Harp and Sullivan, the two seniors, again on the face-off. Harp wins it this time. Davis Sullivan stole it back, but Niemi read it well, and will send it down, not past Marcos, but Apponequet steps in, 2-on-2, a shot, a good glove save, rebound, and it's covered by Silva, his sixth save of the game. Second line off, fourth line on. DeRocher wins the face-off. Harp steals it back, saved by Silva, rebound, still loose, and it will be cleared down. It's going to go down the ice, and they call an icing. You know, it was very close to that line. This is another chant going from the Somerset Berkeley student section. Couldn't make out what it is. We're about 200 feet away from it up here on the second level at Driscoll. DeRocher unable to win it this time. Oops, got it towards goal, it's deflected away. Now Froyo at the line, sending it, blocked down by Sullivan. It's not cleared. Niemi to the line. It comes out again. Froyo and Mello trying to step up. A good move by Apponequet. Another odd man rush. 3-on-1 over the line. Apponequet backhanding it into the middle. Silva didn't get a touch on it, but Nate Mello to Liam DeRocher just to settle things down. Mason Sullivan to Nate Mello. Wasn't there. Sullivan and Mello were arguably your top two freshmen from the team last year. Mello with 8 goals, Mason Sullivan with 5. Nate Mello trying to step forward. DeRocher sending it down, no icing. Mello trying to step in. Abreu's going to win the race. Freitas, Rothwell on him. It's going to go down. Another chance. 2-on-1. Saved by Silva. Rebound cleared by Mason Sullivan. Not out of the zone yet. Now Davis Sullivan. Rothwell over the line. Goes to Mason Sullivan, wristing it. Gets blocked. Costa able to hold it and wristing it towards goal. It's wide again. Now the Lakers just trying to get it out, trying to get some control of this game. Freitas can't find a man. Costa sending it back into the zone again. And a chance for Apponequet, a mishandle on the puck. Still on it though, backhanding it. Harp got a shot on goal. Silva with his 8th save of the game. Pimentel sending it down. Hard hit on the side. Get a change of fresh legs for the Raiders. Another tie-up. Vincent in the back. Turnover, Rothwell in! Great save by Previti, his 19th save. We're not even halfway through. Somerset Berkeley now with 20 shots on goal. Rocher on the face-off for the Raiders. Unable to win it. Abreu in the back. Abreu in a tie-up with McKenna. Abreu, a good move by McKenna. Able to get out. Marco Sam's a man flying down to the ice, and he'll step back on the puck. And we get a whistle of play. You got Adam Coots down. And they're calling over the athletic director right now. And this was not the first injury that we've seen between these two teams in the Prenda Cup. Saw last year with Max Aguirre on a hit on a Laker player. Ended up being a broken collarbone. Ned Botello, the head coach, stepping onto the ice. Coots still down. Coots, one of the seniors on the Laker side. Again, if you're watching on our Blue Raider studios, we do thank you. Keegan Hamblin, Nick Tinkham, Jeff Lopriori on camera under the direction of Tara Peckham. Coots still being attended to. Coots is up. He is struggling though. Not putting any pressure on that left leg. But it is a standing ovation from the fans and the players. And from up here, it looked like a slew foot from Adam Marcos, but nothing was called. Stats for the game, shots on goal. Somerset Berkeley has 20. And Apponequet only with 9. But the score is still level at 1. We're about to hit the halfway point tonight. Again, golden goal, sudden death, overtime will be played if we can't determine a winner in regulation. If it goes past the 5-minute overtime, it's going to go into the record books on the season as a tie. But there will be a winner tonight, nonetheless. Navega challenged by McKenna. It's around behind the net. Drosha putting more pressure on. And Botello sending it forward, and it's another save from Previti. So we officially hit the halfway point. Next game for the Raiders coming up on Wednesday. They'll take on New Bedford Vogue. Jeff Lopriori and I will most likely be back to bring you coverage of the game for Blue Raider Studios. And that's just one of many games for next week. Tuesday and Thursday we've got boys and girls varsity basketball. Tuesday against Dayton Rehoboth, Thursday against Apponequet, and hockey Friday at the Alexio Arena in Taunton. Both those hockey games set for 4 p.m. Both the basketball games set for 6:30. Davis Sullivan behind the net. They mellow in front. Couldn't get it on target. Davis Sullivan, Matt Costa at the line, wristing it. Mello trying to send it in for Preston, not there. Apponequet, Mello cuts it off. Mello walking in, couldn't get the shot away past Vincent. Now tie up. Costa took a hit from Hooper. Davis Sullivan sending it, trying to get in the middle for Preston. Sullivan still in the tie-up. Sylvia, that'd be Cam Sylvia for the Apponequet side. Another shot towards goal, goes wide again. Nate Mello tried to leave it for Matt Costa. Odd man rush for the Lakers again, 3-on-2. Wrist shot saved by Silva. Rebound, Matt Costa clears it, trying to get to Davis Sullivan. And an icing called against Apponequet. Will go back to the other end for a face-off. Grocer wins it against Hara. Pimentel had a touch in the middle. 2 players go down for the Raiders. Nothing called again. And Matt Costa has to step forward. He's going to get a big hit on the side, and he does. Against Harp, didn't get all of it though. Goes out to the line, a mishandle. A wrist shot comes through, looking for a deflection. Still in the area, Mason Sullivan with the tap. And Costa able to get it clear out of the zone. And it's going to go all the way down for an icing. Face-off will come back to our end with 5:59 to go in the second, just under 21 to go in the game. And what's been a very thrilling Prenda Cup final game so far. Last time against Apponequet, we saw 1-0 Somerset pretty much halfway through the first, towards the beginning of the third, and another chance for Harrop, and another save by Silva. Rothwell cutting it off, not past the line, a wrist shot. Rothwell tips it wide. Marcos will send it around the boards, not out again. Pimentel able to get it out this time. Apponequet sends it back in, but Marcos reads it, gets it to Nolan Botello. Try to get it to Jack Rothwell. Botello back to Rothwell, 2-on-1. Rothwell has a step, has an angle, trying to get the shot away. DeRocher following it up, shooting. Another save from Pravidi. It's in the back, Rothwell again. Rothwell's in the middle, Pimentel scores! Brandon Pimentel puts the Raiders in front, 2-1. Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 41 seconds. Braden Pimentel, who had 7 last year, scores a huge goal now. And Somerset Berkeley has the edge by 1. Davis Sullivan taken down, nothing called. Sullivan still in the tie-up. McKenna stepping in. And Apponequet will send it down for another icing. And you want to talk about a mood lifter. After Pimentel scored that goal, telling the student section to get hyped up and saying the same to the bench. Face-off won by the Raiders again. Nathan Peck behind the net. Davis Sullivan trying to cut it off. He can't get to it. It's Matt Costa at the line, sending it behind. Bounce right in front. Davis Sullivan on the puck. Couldn't tap it in. It's another save from Pravidi, who's really been standing on his head the whole time now. Davis Sullivan walking in, a shot, another goal! Davis Sullivan, Raiders go up by 2. .43-second difference between the goals, and the Raiders, after trailing, now lead by 2. Preston, the step up, unable to get it. Apponequet the other way, trying to get one back. Costa back defensively, another save by Silva. And Preston unable to hold it. He's sent back down again. Costa with the step up. And a good hit on the side. Preston goes down from Ryan. A Braves hit. Nemella breakaway. He's alone. He puts it wide. Preston trying to get it to Nemella. He does. Backhanding it to the middle. DeRocher save. The rebound is still loose. Costa to DeRocher behind, trying to find something in front. Mason Sullivan, the one-timer. Great glove save by Previti. Save of the game. Full split with the glove. Sullivan wins it. Patella, one-timer, gets blocked. Never got all the way through. Pimento for Davis Sullivan, a little too far. Rothwell coming to help. He takes over Rothwell. The wraparound not there. The backhand is another save. And it's going to go all the way down again. And Marcos, if he slowed down, would have been an icing. But he wants to take it himself. Pimento can't hold on to it. And it's going to be an icing the other way, as Vincent was the last Laker back to it. Face-off comes back in our end. Rocher, Stafford, McKenna, your forwards. Botello, Marcos, your defenseman. Another save from Silva in front. Another big hit on the side. Puck sent around behind. Marcos trying to get to Stafford. Stafford can't step by Nathan Peck, the freshman. Ryan Vincent sending it around. Cam Sylvia with McKenna on him. McKenna able to get to the puck. McKenna behind the net. Turned over again. Cam Sylvia through the middle. Marcos can't hold it in, delayed offside. And now Apponequet trying to send it forward again. Marcos read it. Hooper not too happy. They have to make a change. McKenna can't fish it out of his skate. And Botello takes a hit on the side. And Apponequet comes in again, no offside. And alone a shot. Great save by Brandon Silva. And another try. The shot goes wide. Will Harrop on the puck. Sending it behind. Couldn't get by Marcos. Yeah, a little miscommunication between him and DeRocher. Botello sending it deep again. Took a weird bounce in the back off the stanchion. Froyo lifting it up, hits the netting and out of play again. Vega, Sullivan on the face-off. Sullivan wins it. Rothwell on the tie-up, able to get by one. Costa at the line, deflecting it. Rothwell had the last tap, goes wide of the goal. Mason Sullivan, who's already got a goal to his name, backhanding it. Tried to get it over to Nate Mello. Apponequet the other way, a good move by one into the zone. Sullivan tried to take down Ryan Abreu. Rothwell tried to get it to Nate Mello. It would have been a clear breakaway. Potentially a fourth goal of the game. Mason Sullivan can't get it by Navega. Matt Costa reads it well. Rothwell the tap forward. Hooper the closest Laker to it on that send, and Costa sending it down. Davis Sullivan trying to fish it out. Rothwell locates it first, and the pass from Mello doesn't get through to Davis Sullivan. 1:03 to go until we hit a break. Silva will stick it wide. Won't count as a save. It wasn't on net. Mason Sullivan finds Shaq Rothwell. He's got a breakaway. He can't hold on to the puck. Will Harrop wins the race to it. Now Mason Sullivan stepping up. No offside, says the referee. Unless it was set back in. A one-timer off the post. Stafford on the right, sending it into the middle. Nate Mello was there. Couldn't tap it in. Mason Sullivan on the backhand at the line. Able to get it back after nearly losing it. Come back to him, a slap shot. Save the rebound in front for Rothwell. Sullivan holding it again. Fans wanting a shot. Stafford walking and shooting, gets blocked again. Nate Mello goes down. And more collisions on the side. Temper starting to flare. DeRocher has to wait to enter the zone for everybody to get back on side. 5 seconds to go. DeRocher wants one more before the end of the period. It is going to go down. No icing. It was a dynamite second period for the Raiders. 30 minutes down, 15 to go until somebody wins the Prenda Cup. The Raiders lead by 2. We are back at the Driscoll Arena in Fall River, Massachusetts, where we are 15 minutes away from declaring a winner in the 2022 Prenda Cup tournament. Right now it looks to be Somerset Berkeley, as they have stunned the crowd here with a 3-1 lead. And Somerset wins the face-off. They will attack near us in the white and blue. Apponequet going the other way in the blue jerseys with the red and white stripes. Rothwell over the line. Davis Sullivan trying to feed it towards Braden Pimentel. It's not there. Mason Sullivan couldn't wait for his brother Davis to get back on side. Pimentel, a good step forward to get the puck. Pimentel on the right. Turned over. Here's Niemi on the right. Sullivan got a tap on it. Here's Coots, who looks to be back from his injury that he had in the second period. Rothwell sends a man down again. And here come the Raiders this time, and Pimentel will send it down again. He'll look for a line change. Rothwell stepping up again. Coots took another heavy hit, potential breakaway, and the pass is too far, and it's going to be an icing. The face-off will come back in our end. Shots on goal through 2 periods. Somerset Berkeley double the total of Apponequet, 28-14. Even though you could say really the pressure from both sides has been even, with Somerset Berkeley getting more shots towards goal. Ryan Vincent on the side trying to get to the middle. Justin Hooper. Hooper with McKenna on him, batting it forward. McKenna trying to get back on it. Marcos playing on the left side. McKenna coming in to help. A couple Lakers in there as well as Nathan the Vega will send it down. The other number 7, Nolan Botello, gets it to McKenna. High off the glass, still in the zone. 2-on-1 for the Raiders. DeRocher tried to get it into the middle. DeRocher now sending it to the middle off the side of the net. Vincent not out of the zone. Botello tried to get it to Stafford. Vincent back on the puck. Challenge from DeRocher. He's able to get it back. DeRocher stepping forward has McKenna. DeRocher to the line of Botello, wristing it. Saved by Pervidi. Harp Sullivan on the faceoff. We've seen that many times tonight. Harp wins it. Davis Sullivan stepping forward. Couldn't get the pass to Nate Mello. Here comes Jared Freitas with the puck. It's turned over. Nate Mello will send it in. No icing. Aaron Preston will get it on the left side. A good move. Preston into the middle. Trying to get it to Nate Mello. Mike Niemi with Mello on him. Mello wins it back. Trying to get to Davis Sullivan. He gets it back into the middle. Still loose. Nate Mello. Goal! 4-1. Nate Mello. If you're watching this on our Blue Raider Studios YouTube, or you're here at Driscoll Arena, you got to be thinking, what the heck is going on? Nobody in their mind could have possibly predicted that it would be 4-1 Somerset Berkeley right now. Apponequet trying to cut it. Saved by Silva on a shot from Harp. The rebound goes wide, dangerously in front. And another chance. Rothwell stepping by 1, Rothwell by 2, trying to get on the forehand, still loose in the area. Here we go the other way. Harp couldn't get the shot off, now gets it off. Another save by Silva. And the puck hits the netting, it's rolled out of play. First line out for the Raiders. Sullivan, the captain, wins it. Bottella will send it around for McKenna. He can't get it out. Vincent, a shot, never got all the way through. It's going to come back into the Apponequet end. Frias, back on the puck. Goes left to Vincent. McKenna trying to put pressure. Davis Sullivan a takeover. Gets it to McKenna for the moment, but a hit from Vincent will end that chance. Maybe not. A center into the middle. And it comes to Marcos, fisting it. Goes just wide off the board. Come back out to the line. Another wrister. And a potential chance for Apponequet the other way. But Marcos back defensively. The pass a little too far for Sullivan. It's going to go just wide of the net for an icing. Face-off will go towards Silva's end. And some of the fans starting to head for the exits in the far side. DeRocher and Gamachi on the face-off. DeRocher wins it. Somerset Berkeley doing really well on the face-offs tonight. Froyo to his left, cut off by the Raiders, sent down. Go behind Praviti's net. Froyo, unable to get it out of the zone. Now he steps back on it and will get it out. Froyo over the red line into the zone. It's cut off. The Raiders trying to get it out. A little miscue. Does get out of the zone. As Apponequet couldn't get the right communication forward. And Mason Sullivan on the right side again. Can he get a second? A good step by one. Nate Mello behind the net. Couldn't find anybody in particular. Quincy Alves stepping up. More collisions on the side. Preston in the area. Couldn't get on the puck. Ryan Abreu the other way. Abreu over the line. Harp will try to get around Mason Sullivan. He can't. DeRocher gets taken down. Nothing called. The Arms staying down for most of the night tonight. Apponequet can't hold it in. They have to reset. Freitas sending it around. Delayed offside. Marcos on the puck. Marcos turning it over. Niemi looking for something. Backhanding it. And they'll shoot at the line. Blocked again. Costa just trying to get it out. They do. 2-1-2 for the Raiders. DeRocher has Rothwell. DeRocher by one. DeRocher stepping forward, shooting, save the rebound. Got cleared out. And it's held in. A shot by Costa. Another save. Now 32 shots on goal for Somerset Berkeley. They had 41 in that game against Mount Hope. Shoot from anywhere, right? Put it towards net. Rothwell holding it in. Davis Sullivan couldn't get the clean touch on it. Trying to spin around right in front, goes just wide. Davis Sullivan can't find Botello at the line. It's going to go all the way down. And Davis Sullivan gets clothesline nearly down to the ice. Froyo on the puck. High off the glass, all the way down, no icing. Must have hit a stick on the way down. Marcos can't get it out. Abreu at the line, can't hold it in. And here come the Raiders again. Sullivan breaking, he tried to get Rothwell into the middle, it's not there. Navega into the zone with 9 to go. Navega shot, saved by Silva. Apponequet wins it this time. Stafford able to fish it out. Stafford, the Texas transfer, stepping forward on that right side, gets it back. Stafford can't hold it though. Harp will send it down all the way. No icing, waved off at the last second. Costa around the back of the net. Finds a moving Stafford. Stafford in, shooting it off the outside of the post. Nearly went in off Praviti's skate. Nathan Peck on the left. Stafford winning it back. Stafford has a couple options. Will go around the net. Has Costa at the line. That's where he goes. A one-timer goes behind. DeRocher, a good step forward. Can't corral it. Stafford in the area as well. That puck hung on the edge of the boards for a while. Stafford can't get the hit off. Ryan Vincent the other way. 8 to go in the game. Vincent gets met by 3 Raiders. A slap shot. A good save. Mason Sullivan, that's offside. Face-off will come just outside of the Apponequet zone. Our next game for Blue Raider Studios, not sure if we'll be doing it, will be Tuesday. Be varsity basketball. They'll be taking on DR. Whether we do the boys game on the road or the girls game at home. Davis Sullivan keeping it in. Pass tries to go to Nate Mello. Preston to Mello. Mello has options. Tried to get to Sullivan in front. Coots up the middle. Hooper won't win the race against Adam Marcos. Hooper, a good step in though. Couple sticks being raised. Hooper around behind the net. Botello back defensively, and he'll get it to Aaron Preston. Has Davis Sullivan forward if he wants it. Can't get it by Ryan Abreu. Nate Mello forward again. Mello finishing the hip check on the side against Navega. And a stick is lost. Sullivan, he wants another one. Can't get a shot off. Comes to the line, Marcos wristing it wide. Botello, a good step in. Oh, nearly a turnover. In front, Mello to Marcos again at the line, wristing it. Gets blocked. Here goes Hooper the other way. A tight race to the puck against Botello. Botello able to get most of it and position himself well. Frias behind the net, past Hooper. Nate Mello can't get it. Does face a shove though. Marcos to Mello. Mello can't connect with the stick of Davis Sullivan. It's another icing. You got to think with time running out, who's going to be the MVP of this Prenda Cup tournament? You got a couple options right now. Davis Sullivan looks to be the front runner right now. He's got 3 goals total in this tournament. Brandon Silva has played phenomenal as he makes another save. He's played phenomenal, but 2/3 of those games he didn't play, and Madden Huck took over for the second and third periods of those game against Mount Hope. And Brandon was the winner of the MVP trophy last year. Trophy was introduced and renamed in the 07-08 tournament. And we get a whistle called. And we get a penalty called against Somerset Berkeley. And Apponequet will go to the power play. Be a golden chance to get a goal and get back in the game. Pimento to the box again. Davis Sullivan and Stafford will check back in. Marcos and Mason Sullivan are back defensively. They can always shift if they want. Apponequet wins it. Vincent at the line. It got blocked. Davis Sullivan trying to get it out. It does come out either way. Harup into the zone. Harup gets taken down. Nothing called. Costa will send it the 200 feet. Vincent on the right side. Botello cutting it off. Stafford got a touch on the puck. Costa will send it high. And it's off the netting and out of play again. Somerset wins it, but Harup takes over. He'll come out of the zone again. Stafford with a good pressure along with Davis Sullivan to try to get that puck back. Apponequet walking in, a shot gets blocked. Here comes Davis Sullivan, the captain for the Raiders. Lost it against Ryan Vincent. Costa will send it down. Good cutoff by Adam Coots. Stafford trying to step forward. Good spin move by Abreu. Into the zone again. Costa on the puck again, and he'll send it 200 feet again. Froyo, Stafford pressuring again. And Mason Sullivan stepping in, and they're going to call it offside. Very tight from the line. The linesman does blow it dead. It will come just out of the zone for a face-off. Marcos wins it in the back. He'll send it down this time, just wide of the net. Still about 30 seconds to go on the Apponequet power play. Froyo sending it up, a little miss hit. Hooper can't win it against Marcos, so go back down again. Nathan Peck to Logan Froyo, up the middle. Nolan Botello cutting it off. We sent down Pimentel's out of the box. Peck with Mello on him. Peck, a spin move, and another penalty coming against Somerset Berkeley. And Apponequet goaltender just now realizing it, heading to the bench. And now we've got two arms raised up. There could be two penalties coming up against Somerset Berkeley. We'll see what the official rulings are going to be. Nate Mello and Nolan Botello are both going into the box. A 5-on-3 for 2 minutes coming to Apponequet. And now Coach Botello has an interesting decision. Do you want to pull Pravidi and try a 6-on-3, risk an empty net? They look to be keeping him in. And we got a timeout called by Ed Botello and the Lakers. With 3:28 to go in the game, referee checking towards the scorekeeper. They have both penalties listed as 2 minutes up on the score clock in front of us. Yeah, Coach Snyder doing a lot of talking with the Raiders again. Coach Kevin Snyder now in his 20th season for the Raiders. Could potentially be his last. We've heard a couple of rumors about it that it will be. Been the head coach since the 03-04 season when they were the Somerset Blue Raiders. And he is the all-time Somerset Berkeley varsity ice hockey wins leader for a coach. And they are going to keep Tyler Pravidi in. We got Davis Mason Sullivan out there. Good collection of Lakers that'll step forward. Para, Coots, Abreu, Vincent, and Freitas. Somerset Berkeley able to win it. They can ice this puck if they want. They'll leave it behind for Ryan Vincent. Power up over the line. He's sent down again. Apponequet just can't get anything going on these power plays. Abreu stepping up. Going to his left to Vincent. That's another offside call against Apponequet. 1:31 to go in the 5-on-3. Unless Apponequet scores a goal. They still have that power play. Harp stepping forward for the Lakers, trying to find Kuntz. It's not there. Slap shot at the line goes wide. The rebound bouncing in front. Silva covers it with the glove. And Silva now matching his save total in the Prenda Cup last year with 19. He's faced 20 shots though. He had the shutout last year, also against Apponequet. Apponequet wins it. Davis Sullivan stepping up. Couldn't get it all the way around. Apponequet still holding it in. Bray at the line. One-timer on the side. And another glove save for Brandon Silva. Apponequet wins it this time. Vincent holding it at the line. Going to his left. Harp to his right. A shot comes through, deflected in front, and there's the goal. Apponequet's back in it. It's 4-2. And they still have the power play for another 59 seconds. It's going to be Mike Niemi, the senior, getting credit for that goal. It's now the second senior to score for Apponequet. And the Lakers still have the power play, so this is still far from over. Time of the goal is at 12 minutes and 33 seconds. There's Ryan Vincent to his left with 50 seconds on the power play. Harp stepping up. Harp still going forward. Harp gonna wrap it around behind the net, still loose. Silva covers it with the glove again. You gotta think now potentially pulling Praviti from the net. You're down 2. Can't do it yet though. Somerset Berkeley able to get it out. Here is a chance for the Raiders. Stafford in. He stumbled in. It's a goal. Kean Stafford. It is 5-2. That took less than a minute to respond. Somerset Berkeley back up 3 as we hit 2 minutes to go. And this is going to be a fun sight to see in just a few moments. Harp stepping forward again. Gets tripped up, nothing called this time. Niemi, recent goal scorer, he gets tripped up and another penalty coming against Somerset Berkeley. It'll be another 5-on-3 chance for 8 seconds. Go 5-on-3 for 8 seconds. Apponequet still holding it in, comes right in front, still loose in the area. They can't hold it in. That'll end the first penalty. That penalty is on Liam DeRocher. He might have to watch the Prenda Cup win from the penalty box, as Praviti will get another save. Mason Sullivan in the back, wristing it down off the skate of Ryan Vincent. Abreu up with it. Final minute, the Raiders up 3. Davis Sullivan stepping forward. Can't get the shot off. Try to go to the line to Stafford, not there. Matt Costa to his right to Mason Sullivan. He'll send it down again. No icing because of the power play. Vincent going up, 40 seconds to go. Coming into the game, we thought it would be very close. Somerset Berkeley lost a lot of key guys going into this season, had a couple transfers, had a couple players who could have played another year or two. They never played for the team. They joined some other teams, 21 seconds to go. But they found their way Wednesday against Mount Hope. They definitely found it tonight against Apponequet. Will Harp on the puck to Ryan Abreu, 8 seconds to go. And again, this is going to be a fun sight, a breakaway chance. Time's going to run out. Davis Sullivan gets a goal, and the Raiders are the Prenda Cup champions of 2022. Here we go, the team pouring on the ice. We're going to keep it here for the celebration. The handshake line and the trophy lifting in front of the student section. That goal from Davis Sullivan will count. It's a 6-2 final. And if that's the last we see of Coach Kevin Snyder and Prenda Cup runs, an amazing run for it this time. We're going to keep it here for handshakes. Madden Huck is in front. Silva will step forward. He'll lead the handshake line with Mike Niemi. Boy, were these two teams great tonight. They both battled hard. But if you just look at the scoreboard, Somerset absolutely dominated. And the Raiders look to be as if they're going to stay on the bench as they're going to do this big trophy presentation. It's going to be the 20th time the Prenda Cup is being awarded. The only other time it wasn't awarded was 2 seasons ago during that COVID-shortened season in 2020 through 2021. See the 2 players not playing tonight, Luke Garvin with the mask on, Noah Taylor in the suit. And here it comes the trophy. They'll lift it up, make everybody proud. Somerset Berkeley are your Prenda Cup winners of 2022. And everybody's going to skate over and have a chance to lift it. This is a sight you love to see. It's now the 3rd time in a row winning it. For the fans that have stayed, you get a big welcome right in front. There's going to be a celebratory photo right in front as well, featuring all the coaches. You see what it means. A lot of these Raiders, it's going to be the last run for them. Even some of them who are juniors and sophomores might not even return to the team next year, as they're getting other deals from other teams, not just in Massachusetts, but across other states as well. And here comes the team photo. We're still unaware of who's going to be the MVP of this tournament. Might go to Davis Sullivan now with that finishing goal. Finishes as the top scorer for the Raiders in the Prenda Cup tournament with 4. Silva has the trophy in front. And you think of a team that really had not as much experience with some of the players as some of the other schools do. Again, lots of players left. But this is a phenomenal sight to see. And this was the first time in a while where coming into the game, you felt Somerset Berkeley didn't have a 100% chance to win it. But they showed they could still be atop of the SEC. And conference play begins next week, Wednesday afternoon against New Bedford Vote. Somerset Berkeley off and running 2-0 on the year. They got a Prenda Cup trophy to their name. For us at Blue Raider Studios, Jeff LaPriori, Nick Tinkham on camera, under the direction of Tara Peckham, I'm Keegan Hamblett saying so long from Driscoll Arena as it finishes here, Somerset Berkeley 6, Apponequet 2.